Hello and welcome to this Miradi Basics tutorial in which I'll describe the first of 4 videos that answers question 8. Are you using progress and measures info to adapt, and are you sharing project information with important audiences? This video introduces Miradi Share and covers project level information. The next video describes multi-project or program level information. Before we get started, make sure to set the video to HD for best playback quality, and also check out the other videos in this playlist that will help you answer each of these questions. You'll find the links to the playlist in the video description below. I'm at the landing page of miradishare.org prior to logging in as a user. Here you can click through a high-level overview of Miradi Share. One of the key purposes is to achieve better collaboration among team members as well as stakeholders and other targeted audiences. In addition, Miradi Share also helps combine related projects into higher-level programs, making it easier to track project and program performance and improve program management. Miradi Share also has powerful searching and reporting functions that enhance cross-project learning for both practitioners and funders to discover best practices. The Get Started button presents a number of options for getting started with Miradi Share, including creating a free account, browsing public records, and learning more about how Miradi Share works. From anywhere in Miradi Share, you can click on the Help menu button, and this will include links to additional videos and additional help topics. Even without creating a free account, you can search public projects. I'm going to click on the Projects button here, where I can browse over 470 projects in Miradi Share. As you'll see in the next video, there are benefits to having an organizational license to Miradi Share, but there are also benefits for creating a free account. I'm going to click on Login, where I'm going to log in with an account that's not tied to any of the organizational licenses. Now that I'm logged in with a basic free account, I can see that there are 820 entries listed in the table. There are a number of organizations that have posted publicly accessible Miradi projects, them listed under the Select Program pull-down menu. There's also a CAML library, Conservation Actions and Measures Archetype library, that shows illustrative projects in Miradi for common actions. There's also a community library where users can upload and share their projects without an organizational license. I could look within any of these programs, but right now I'll stay at the default opening of all projects. You can easily adjust the look and feel of the list of projects. You can change the number of rows that are displayed. You can change column width. You can copy the contents of the table into the clipboard to paste into Excel or export as a comma-separated file or a PDF file. You can sort the table in ascending or descending order by any of the columns by clicking on the column header. I've clicked on latest activity date, and you can see the most recent edited projects listed here. With hundreds of projects to browse, you want to take advantage of the different search or filter capabilities of Miradi Share. You can search within any of these columns by entering text in the search field at the top of the column. For example, if I put in the country Colombia, in the countries column, you'll see 3 records with a country entry of Colombia. There's also an overall search field at the top that will search across all fields. Putting Colombia in that field, we'll find the 3 records I found earlier, plus a couple of additional records where Colombia is listed in the project name. In addition to these text-based search options, there's a powerful filter feature available at the top that allows you to search on common taxonomy classifications for habitats, threats, and actions, as well as a number of other fields. You can filter based on single or multiple criteria. For this demo, let's say I wanted to find projects that are dealing with the threat of oil and gas drilling. I'll use the pull down under threats classification and then click the checkbox next to oil and gas and click on apply. You'll see that that search delivered 27 entries. Again, I can sort the list based upon most recent activity by clicking on the column. Projects with a project access of public can be viewed in detail in Miradi Share, and you can even download the Miradi project file to Miradi Desktop. If the project access states team or organization, you can see some high-level content in Miradi Share, but you can't see the richer data or download the project unless you've been granted access as a member or partner of the project team or organization. When using the filter feature, be attentive to the status information displayed at the top. When you've applied a filter, it'll stay there until you clear it. And you can clear the filter by clicking on Filter and then the Clear button. I'll do one more filtered search where we'll actually go beyond the search to open up a project. I'll click on Filter, and under Conservation Actions, I'm going to look for projects that are dealing with some kind of species reintroduction work. I can see 6 projects total, and 5 of them have public project access. I'm going to take a look at the Kojonup Reserve by clicking on the project name. You can see the overall project description and project status listed here. You can scroll through a set of images that have been uploaded to the record. And you can explore the details by using the Explore pull-down menu. For example, if I click on Diagrams, I can see tabs for both conceptual models and results chains. Clicking on one of the results chain diagrams brings up a view of the results chain, and I can zoom in and out. I can pan around. And there's a button in the bottom left corner where I can download a full-size image of the diagram. Next, I'm going to open up the Factor Summary Report under the Explore pull-down. And this opens up a table showing all of the different factor types in the project and the details associated with them. I can use the top of the column search feature to filter the list to look at only certain types of factors. For example, if I enter threat in here, it will bring up a table showing the 15 direct threat entries. I can search the details field for keywords, for example, reintroduction, where I can find a row that corresponds to one of the indicators that talks about the reintroduction effort. You can see that there are many additional reports available under the Explore menu, and I encourage you to check them out. Because this is a publicly accessible project, I could click the download button here and click through a couple dialog boxes, and it would open the project in Miradi Desktop. Under the Edit menu, you can click on Timeline, and you can see a history of the past edits to this project. Positioning the cursor over one of the boxes will show you when it had been edited or checked out and by who. If I was an actual team member on this project, I would see additional options under Edit to check out or check in the project. I'll select Project Home to return to the main landing page. That concludes video 8A in the Miradi Basics playlist that introduced Miradi Share and looked at project level information. You saw that you can browse and learn from hundreds of projects that are publicly accessible in Miradi Share with a free Miradi Share account. In the next video, you'll see program level benefits for organizations that have an organizational license to Miradi Share.